many hoops did you have to jump through to get here tonight?
Not a lot of hoops. Just the biggest thing is great coming off a win last night. To make this night even better. But just a special honor, to be here. And I thank Mark and Sean and Coach Miles for even taking time out to try to make this happen. And this day is finally here, and I'm enjoying it. It's an honor and it's a blessing. So I'm very excited to be here and be back.
There are a lot of people that thought this was kind of a long time coming for you to get your name up in the rafters. For you personally, what does it mean to get this type of recognition?
It means a lot. A young kid come from Mexico, Missouri, Kansas City, going to high school in Kansas City, and, having an opportunity to come here to Nebraska where I grew as a man and became who I am today. And, with all the values that they taught me here in Nebraska and with the confidence of Coach Nee, Danny Nee and, Jimmy Williams having confidence in me to bring me here, it's an unbelievable experience. So I'm very excited. The Hall of Fame was great, and this is even greater.
Do you recognize the place, Tyronn? I mean, you got a new concert, you got a new practice facility.
Well, I had a chance to come this summer when I came to the football game, and had a chance to walk around and see the new arena, the new practice facility. So, it's amazing, and it's outstanding, and just shows what Nebraska is and who they are as a university. And, the football team who's done so much for this program, and the basketball team coming along, baseball, volleyball. So, everyone together has made this possible, and, the University of Nebraska deserves it.
What are your expectations emotionally for what it's going to be like for you out there today?
I really don't know. I know it's great to have my family here, having my whole family here and to be able to support and to be able to enjoy this with me. And, without my family, I wouldn't be in a position I'm in today, from all the things they've taught me, over the course of my life. So having them here to celebrate it with me is just a tribute to them and who we are as a family.
Who is with you here?
You got time? I have my dad, I have my cousins, my mom, my grandmother, my auntie, 2 uncles, my sister's here, my other auntie, my cousin. So it's 20 people here that's come along to enjoy this night with me. So it's great.
You've become one of the biggest recruiting cells for this program. How do you think your legacy can help push this program forward?
Well, I hope in any way possible. With Coach Miles here doing a great job, and I love who he is and what he's brought to this team. And any way I can help and be a part of this, university, I'm always for it. And if they could use me any way they want to, and I'm here for them, and they know that. Coach Miles knows that. Sean and Mark know that. So it's just great, and they can take advantage of me, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to help.
What's the enduring memory of your time here at Nebraska?
A lot of memories, but just the biggest moment for me is just when we won the NIT championship, when things didn't look good, and we came together as a team. And when you come together as a team with the talent that we had, you can make great things happen. And just being here with all my teammates over the years and things I've learned from Jerron Boone and Eric Strickland, Terrence Badgett, the older guys, and then coming in with my young crew with Alvin Mitchell, Bernard Gardner, Larry Florence, Cookie Belcher, Vincent Hamilton. So just having that bond and still talk and relate to those guys today, it's just the biggest thing for me is just relationships, and to take that away from where I came here to Nebraska and now still carrying them on is great.
Tyronn, this number that's been retired, when you came here, did you ask Coach Nee for that number?
Well, the number 10 comes from my Uncle Jay Graves, who I idolized my whole life, and he wore number 10 in high school, so I grew up idolizing him. So I wanted to wear number 10, and I've had number 10 my whole life. I've been on 7 NBA teams, and still was blessed to have number 10, my whole life. So that's great, having number 10 and it going in the Raptors, and then my cousin, my Uncle Jay being here to experience it and see it himself. So it's such a great feeling. I'm glad he's here to enjoy it with me.
Did somebody have 10?
Oh, go ahead.
Did somebody have 10 when you got here? Did they?
No, just 10's always been available, so I guess it might not be a popular number.
Did Jay get a NBA tryout and get hurt?
He played, and then he played on the Globetrotters. He had a chance to play in some summer leagues, and he got hurt when he played in summer league. But he was a 6'4" point guard who I idolized and grew up watching and learned a lot from. So I'm glad he's here tonight, and he's going to be able to experience it with me.
Hey, Tyronn, what are your thoughts on what Tim Miles has been able to build here over the past, going on 5 seasons now? I know you've been back several times and probably gotten to know him a little bit as years have gone on. I guess just what are your thoughts of kind of where the program currently sits?
Well, I love what Tim Miles has done. I love his energy. I love his coaching style. And I love he's all about family. The team is more about family and how he brings the older players, keeps those guys involved. And you need that. And for a program to continue to grow and be successful, you need, the older players to come around and see what, like now with what the university has built and what it's become. And it's all because of guys who paved the way before I got here, Stu Lance and, Hoppin and Eric Podkowski and those guys to help grow the program and to get it where it is today. So Coach Miles has been unbelievable. We have a great relationship. He's done a great job, fantastic job with this team, and I look forward to better things coming along.
What's your message to the current players? I don't know if you get a chance to talk to them a little bit today and just kind of give them whatever advice you like. What do you want to say to them?
Well, just a message is, be about team. When you focus and it's about team, you can always get over any hurdle. When things get hard and get tough, you got to pull together, not pull apart. And, one thing I live by is when you want to be a leader and be a role model, you can't pick and choose when you want to do it. You got to do it every single night. You can't do it tonight when things are going well. You got to do it when things are going bad. So just stay together, stay the course. It's a process. And just be about team first.
Coach Miles mentioned that you reached out to Petaway when his mother was sick. Have you reached out to any other Huskers players in recent seasons other than him?
I have, but I just always just take it slow. I don't want to be stepping on any of the coaches' toes by calling guys, telling them what they should be doing or they shouldn't be doing. But Petaway was going through a tough stretch and dealing with his mom being sick. My mom was sick at the same time, so I could relate. And anytime I can do things like that through the coaches first, then I would love to do that.
At what point when you were playing, did you think that when you were done playing that maybe you would coach?
Never. No, never. But, I was done in 2009, and I had a chance to, when I played with Doc Rivers in Orlando in 2003, he told me when I'm done playing, I can come coach with him. And I was like, no way, But, once your career is over, and all you know and you love is basketball, what's the next step? And I had a chance to call Doc Rivers and say, my career is over. I want to coach. And he said, okay, I'll get back to you in 2 days. And you're like, oh, well, you know what that means. But he called me in 2 days. He had a job for me. And that's who I model my coaching technique after. Everything I do is Doc Rivers driven, and he gave me my first opportunity. And without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I didn't think I would ever coach. It's tough. It's tough to deal with all the, different, especially on the NBA level, all the different egos and the personalities and things like that. But, if you're a good person and you treat people fair and treat people the right way, things work out.